to speak or spirit.
Amen.
In this word, God is speaking to us. I want to talk about the voiceless voice of God.
All right.
Within.
All right.
In this text, this life, we have a great prophet, Elijah.
Okay.
Man, he was great. He was a mover and a shaker.
All right.
God put him in situations, in circumstances,
All right.
in a kingdom.
Yeah.
And he was so great. I said, great. You're great when you can listen to God.
Amen.
When you can obey God, you're great.
That's right.
And when you can be obedient,
That's right. Amen.
and when you can speak what God tells you to speak without
All right.
taking away or adding to
All
it,
right. Come on now. You know how.
you're great.
You're great.
Because something
Yes, Lord.
happens
Yeah.
when God speaks to us and in us and through us,
Yes.
and we are obedient
All right.
and we listen.
Yes.
He was great. He listened.
Yeah.
In that kingdom, he spoke. Every time he spoke, God backed him up.
All right. That's all right.
I was talking to a young man on yesterday. Situations, him worrying. I said, do you ever pray? Yeah, I pray. But sometimes I get scared. I said, why? Because I be saying something that I don't believe God would do.
All right.
You see? He broke his greatness. I said, whatever comes to your heart to say it. Speak it. And don't hold God back. That's why we don't get answers to prayer. Because our faithlessness, we're a little scared to tell God, see, prayer is not begging and pleading and crying and whining. Prayer is really an affirmation. You call those things that be not as though they are. Thank you, Father. Rather than worrying about that wayward child, you ought to be praying, Lord, thank you for saving my son. Thank you for delivering my daughter. Thank you for bringing him back home. When you pray like that, you're great. Amen. Because the power of God is activated and moves situations. Elijah was great. On Mount Carmel, they had a test there, and he called down fire. He didn't call it, he put the water, drench it. And he said, because my God going to show you who is the God. And when he did his thing, and God backed him up, and fire came down and put up everything there, good God Almighty, the king just dropped his head. We got a man of God here in this place here. In this place here. We can't do nothing. And then his wife, Jezebel, said, who? What did he do? He killed our prophets. What? Who? To Elijah. And she sent word. Righteous. How many of us have gotten the word?
Come on now.
She sent the word. As sure as I live, she says, by this time tomorrow, you are to be dead just like you killed those prophets. Took the word. And this great man of God heard that word. And all of a sudden the spirit of fear fell on him. Y'all watch out now, because fear is something else. It's not of you. The Bible says God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound minds. So when you are afraid, you know it's not of God. You hear me? So she sent the word, and he received the word, and he took on the spirit of fear. And boy, he took out. He forgot who he was. Boy, he was in action the same day. He watched God move. And a woman sent word. She sent a threat to him. And the spirit of fear hit him. He got on the run 40 days and running and sleeping. And God said, take care of that food. He ran to me and said, you have to feed him. He feed him to get up. And just fed him 2 times. Get up and eat. Because where you running to is a long journey. We know where you're going. So get up and eat. Get up and eat.
Yeah.
God said, take care of that food.
Take care.
See, a fool is somebody who know better, but don't do better.
All right.
See, you a fool when you know what to do,
Yeah. Don't do it.
and you don't do it.
Don't do it.
Take care of that food. He watched me do some things for him.
Yes, Lord.
He watched me protect him.
All right.
And a woman threatened him.
Yes.
Now he's on the run. Take care of my food. Take care of it. Angel, I thank God for taking care of food because I was one. I was a fool. You talking about a fool? I was a fool. I knew better. At that time, God told me, when I was young, said, don't you go out tonight. Don't you go out to the park. I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to drink no white folks wine tonight. I'm not going to drink no beer. I'm just going out. I'm just going to go out. I'm going to go out with my friend. In that car, and this friend had this gun, automatically going to show me the gun. And this fool sitting there looking in the car, looking, and the gun pointed between my eyes. And the person working with the gun, and the voice came to me and said, move the gun. I'm sitting there looking. I said, let me move the gun. Time I moved it, it went up.
Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
We're talking about food. At that time, I was going out again to party. And God said, don't you go tonight. Oh, well, God, I'm not going to drink. And this time, I'm not even going to dance. I'm just going to look.
All right.
Be there, okay? In the nightclub, and the lights flicking and dancing here, and I'm sitting there looking at all. In my spirit, something said you in the wrong place.
Oh my God.
This food was in the wrong place.
Oh my God.
And I heard God clearly say, don't go. I tell him not.
You did not go.
And this fool sitting in the nightclub,
Went anyway.
patting his feet. Oh, I was in that day. I was on it. I didn't dance. No, I didn't dance, but I wanted to. I was patting my feet. All of a sudden, I saw a struggle break out. About 10 feet away. These men start struggling. This big man that slapped this little man. I'm looking. Little man cut his door, went to the door, went out. I'm looking here. All of a sudden, so I said, oh God. Everybody started running. I looked up on the table, it was full. Looked behind the bar, it was full. I couldn't go nowhere.
Oh my God.
People out between my legs.
Oh my God.
This fool just sat down, looking. This fool looking. This guy came back in and shot him in the heart. The man fell on the pole. I'm looking, heart beating. This fool looking here. And the guy started turning on my way. And guess who I called? Oh, Lord, please don't let him turn this way. Please, God. In that moment, I heard the voice that I told you not to go. That's why I told you to stay at home.
That's right.
God, I hate it now. Please, God. Oh, God, please. Don't let him shoot me. Don't let him kill me. And God stopped it. I'm telling you, when we don't listen to that voice inside, when we don't do what we know in our heart, because what we know in our heart is what God put in our heart. Ain't this I know, it's an inner knowing. It's a God knowing. When He put that in our hearts, we are supposed to listen. Is that right now? To do what we know we're supposed to do. When we don't, we become what? Huh? My brother said, spend the time to me, look at me, boy. God take care of old folks in food. I thank God he took care of this food. Okay? Because I was a food. This food here had walked away and ran for 40 days. Huh? And God took care of it. Now he's this morning in a cave. Sitting back in his cave, looking. And God, I said God came to him. God was over there all the time.
All right.
And the voice said, what are you doing here? How many times have I heard, or you heard that voice say,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Amen.
Huh?
Yeah, bring.
How many times have I that voice say, what are you doing? What are you doing?
My God.
Huh? We've all heard it.
I heard it.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I heard it.
Elijah, great man of God.
Yeah.
Well, they killed all the prophet. When the fear get on you, boy, you can really react, can't you? Huh? They killed all the prophets. They tore down the altar. And I'm the only one left here. They're trying to kill me too. And God said, go out in front of this cave and stand before the mouth of God. Well, let me stop. We have caves we hide out in. Circumstances we hide out in. Situation we hide out in. Huh? Problems we have, we what? Hide out in. We can't laugh at Elijah because we have our own caves, don't we?
That's right.
We have ran from reality into our own shell, right? Our own what? Cave, right? Hide out. And the boy said, what, how many times, have you like me? That's just some days I didn't want to get out of bed. They didn't want to face the circumstances or the problems or the challenge of the day, a situation. Or if I could just stay here, Lord, all day, just sleep all day, all night, all week, all month. I didn't stay here for a whole year. Oh, give me 10 years. I can just stay right here for 10 years. I don't go nowhere.
All right.
What are you doing
Here.
here in your situation, your problem, your circumstances? What are you doing here? And he said, go out. You. Now, all of a sudden, in the strain, all of a sudden now, God is calling to him. But he look for God. Huh? I'm saying again, God is talking to him. But he look for God. And God always talks to us. We don't have to be here in church to know that God is with us.
That's right. That's right.
I heard the Lord said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Right? And so you don't have to be here in church to know that God is with you, right? Huh? And night and day, he's where? He's with you, right? On that job, in that problem, he's where? He's with you, right? Huh? And he said, well, go out since you look for me. And you ain't got a system to know that I'm inside you talking to you. You so, no, you're not ignorant. You just stupid. Other day, you heard me talking on my camera.
Yeah.
And you knew I was with
Yeah.
you. You backed me up, and I backed you up.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, after one threat, and the spirit of fear, here you are, looking for me. Boy, I look at myself, boy, how, I'm talking pretty good though. I hope I can remember this. Huh? That's noon tomorrow, next week, next month. When Satan threatens me with fear, I hope I can remember this. I don't need to run from situations and problems, right? Because God I serve and I live for lives in me. Huh? And see, I'm telling you that the problem is the major problem now. Now children and teenagers, young adults and adults, even seniors are going crazy now.
Yes, they do.
Huh? All of the what? All of the spiritual confusion, the psychological confusion, all of the emotional confusion, backed by the spirit of fear inside of us, and the spirit of rejection inside of us, the spirit of bitterness inside of us, and the spirit of unforgiveness inside of us. All of these spirits inside of us.
Yes.
And God is still speaking.
Still.
From the game. And they're going crazy. Watch this now. Watch this. The government now has a program. They're putting together a member institution around this country. I wonder why. Huh? They have right now. You know, our president said, last year said, now if you see the Bible right here, actually we're restrained, that it's helpful. Well, what are they going to put our children? In these mental institutions. Huh?
Amen.
You're going to call you crazy. They've been giving our children so-called crazy checks. Have you heard that? Huh? In the schools, when they have these acting out problems, They're not crazy.
Amen.
They're not crazy. They're hurting. Like we hurt. Okay?
Amen.
They are afraid. Okay?
Amen.
Like we've been afraid, right? They don't know what to do with their lives. Okay? They don't feel protected. So they have to act up.
Amen.
Okay? They've been degraded. Many times. They don't take much to destroy a child or get a child messed up. Just call that child out of his name.
All right.
Huh? Just treat them indifferent.
Yes.
You know how we were treated, right?
Amen.
You remember, huh? What was said to you, what was said to me, I didn't like it, huh? I remember one time I was in school and a good little teacher one day going to tell people, I guess prophesy, students who what they going to be when they got to school. Oh, you kind of material. Oh, you going to be this here. Oh, you going to be that. You going to be this. It got to me. Oh, you going to be a drug dealer.
Oh, my God.
I ain't going to say up here what I said in my voice.
Amen.
But I spoke expressly. I'm going to be a drug dealer. And see, I don't know when you, hear me y'all, when people say something to you, you don't like, and you respond in anger, you open your soul, and that, what they prophesy, speak, gets inside with a spirit. Okay? And all of a sudden, I was wrestling with this thought about drug dealers. I don't know where it came from. All that on my mind behind there was drugs, selling drugs. I wrestled, and the more I wrestled, the more I want to do it. And the only thing that stopped me was I knew my grandmother and grandfather were in the head. I didn't want to get killed. Because I knew they'd go, I ain't say killed. Huh? And thank God for that fear. But I went on, and when I went to college and I got my teaching degree, he's saying, people look at me as if they're surprised. Oh, you got your degree? Oh, you're a teacher? I'm looking. I ain't gonna say what that was in my mind. One thing I can say, you didn't encourage me to go to no school. You told me I was not college material. You told me I was gonna be what? A drug dealer. And so many of our children right now incarcerated, in crazy house, and they crazy, in prison, and they know criminals, okay? Wrestling with these words and negative words, these hurtful words they've heard in their life. In their caves, in their problems. But I want you to know, I want you to tell them that the same God that helping us is inside them right now. That same God who when I thought I had to go sell drugs, because my first thing was when I sell drugs, be so simple, I'm going to kill her or have her killed. I'm serious. Because you said I would leave you here. You didn't see anything inside of me as good. You guided my life to this. And my whole thing was, well, you're going to die if I do. Watch this now. And that's why when I was teaching school, I watched what happened in our school system. I watched the stuff going on. I never forget, I came about 5 years ago, I went to serve at South Haven. I went to that school that day, and I had the baddest class. I came in school, and the teacher was screaming at the kids, sit down! I'm looking, well, you got the baddest class here. That's okay. So if you need me, I'll let down the hall. That's okay. I got the kids, went inside, see, because God had taught me, understood the power of patience. James said, let patience have a perfect work. I got rid of my stuff, and I understood the power of patience. So, 5 minutes later in the class, they were all calm. Pumped kind of hallway, looking at the doorway, looking. He said, everything all right? And the kid said, everything's all right. He looked, when I got 2 minutes later, came back and looked in. Everything all right? They said, yeah. And I knew he was coming back. About 5 minutes later, he broke in the real fast looking. I'm just looking at him like that. He did something. See, you should ask me, how you do this? Huh? I had a hell of a time that day at that school. Because I control my class.
All right.
Are you hearing me? When our kids are labeled as being what? Bad? They'll never get over it. teach administration what they do to them. Let me get on God. But they need to know. I would go and I teach in my class. I would teach a lesson. I would teach patience to the kids. Y'all need patience. Y'all need patience. And they were on these drugs, this strong drugs. They had this drug every day. We started teaching. They got to get on drugs. They got to take the drugs. Afternoon, Ed came in and said, "How many have not taken the drugs today?" All the way to his up. What? Now they were patient. They were sitting down in Mount. What? Get out of here and take the drug. Let me go. They need to know that the God of Elijah, who lived in Elijah, lives in us. Huh? Y'all hear me? The God who lives in Elijah, who's talking to him this morning, lives right now in us. Go out there and stand in the doorway of the king. I'm going to see you when you're looking for me. And he's looking for the stupid he was. Looking for God in everything. There's a fire came, he looked for God in the fire. He wasn't there. Wind blew, he looked for God where? In the wind. God wasn't there. How did it tell? What are we looking for God in? Huh? Let me go to church, I can find it now. If you can't find it Sunday, you'll find it here.
Amen.
Then he heard the voice said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" My last point. You know what happened? He just said, "Oh Lord, I'm so glad that you're here." You know what he did? The Bible said he covered his face. He covered his face.
That's right.
I said, he covered his face. He get over here. God. Don't we do that sometimes? We don't like the truth, do we?
No.
Huh? Sometimes we don't like what's right, do we? When God comes to us, he comes to us in truth and what's right.
Yes, he does.
And sometimes we don't want to hear him, though.
Yes, sometimes.
We hear him, can't help but hear him.
Right.
But we don't want to hear him. He covered his face. Turn around. I thought you looked for me, God said. I thought you want me. And God said, "Come on home now. I'm going to disqualify you right now. You get up here, you ain't going to here. I have 7,000 prophets right there where you left." He and I, and that's the moment said, "I had 7,000. You're not the only one. You're disqualified. Come on, go out and anoint Elijah. I'm going to send the church for you to come on home." As I close, don't let God feel that he made a mistake.
All right.
All right. By allowing you to struggle and get through when you are.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Don't make God disqualify you.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
You have a long life. Let him be dissuading you. Because you don't want to hear the truth. And what's right.
That's right.
Because you don't want to do what's right.
That's right.
You don't want to hear what's right.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
We have everything we need.
Everything.
You hear me?
Everything.
Right now. That circumstances, that problem you have now,
Yeah.
the God of Elijah speaks from within our hearts. Deep down in our spirits. In the inner heaven of our spirit, there God lives. Oh, Job said that, didn't he? Job said, I'm looking for you everywhere. And you didn't show up here. I lost my family, my children, my wife, everything. I was so religious, I was so spiritual, I went to my praise one, and still bad things happened. I couldn't find it nowhere. And God said, put your clothes on and the mic. The 30th chapter, nobody said, from the whirlwind, from his inner storm, his inner conflict, that Paul talks about. From that evil stuff inside him, that deep down beyond that point, God spoke. Put your clothes on. Amen. Then they question you for a few minutes. Where were you when I made this stuff? Where were you?
All right.
And chapter 42, Job said, I've heard enough. I spoke too quick. Things too wonderful for me to understand. Watch this. He said, before I heard about you, I just heard about you with my ears. In Sunday school, I heard about you. When they were preaching, I heard about you. I heard mom and dad talk about you.
All right.
I thought you were one way. Before I heard about you. Now I met you.
Yes.
Within my spirit, you came to me.
Yes, Lord.
Now I know you. Are you hearing me? Know God. Because he speaks.
Yes, He does.
Every time we have a challenge, every time we have a question, every time we're in a situation, all day, all night, God speaks.
Indeed.
Yes.
He always asks the question, why are you thinking like that? Why are you feeling like that? Why are you doing like that? God speaks.
Indeed.
God speaks. That still, small, voiceless voice. Now I said voice because the voices you hear in your head is not God. That's Satan, okay? Huh? That's how people can become schizophrenia. It's crazy. Yeah, Satan talks. That's not here. Doesn't it? He talks. He talks. That's not God. God's voice is voiceless. Conscious. Notion hunch. You know? Huh? That's how God speaks. You hear him if you listen. You can hear him. But listen. First thing he's going to say, what are you doing here? Why are you thinking about that?
Yeah.
Huh? Why are you going that way? Huh? What are you doing here?
Yes.
God speaks. God speaks. God speaks.
Yes, He does.
From within the inner haven of our spirits.
Amen.
God speaks.
Amen. Amen.